DJ or somebody that's a good one on there, you know, you get good music. Otherwise, it's bleeding heart bullshit. Already gone back, already end up. It's going to be really difficult at this stage right now to
spot them,
to find out where the heaviest populations are, because it's going to be very spotty. There's just going to be foragers out foraging away. I'm going to throw that off the road one of these days.
On the way down. So what do you call this area? This is Antenna Hill?
Yeah, and that, you know, it was because Julius used to put the antenna up there so he could get San Francisco and San Jose radio television stations. But, yeah.
And so what, do you just run a huge wire, a piece of coax down the hill?
Yep. Right down the fence line. Right down along the fence line.
And that worked, huh?
It worked. Yeah, he was probably one of the only people in the area that, back in the 40s that had, 50s that had actual stations from up in the Bay Area, or whenever they came online up there, he was able to get them down here. He was one of the first.
I've never been up.
This is the Ansbury side over here.
Okay, Ansbury.
Yeah. Our fence line's right down at the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
Oh, look at the ducks.
Yeah.
In formation.
There, going south.
Yep.
Pretty good view from the spot.
This is the first formation I've seen this year. So it's a sign. The winter's getting ready to come. They're heading south, so it's
they know it's
colder up north. Yeah, we're gonna go 4-wheel drive from here on out.
It was 91 in San Francisco, so they must be coming from way north.
San Francisco, that's just unheard of in San Francisco.
Yeah, especially for this late in the year. It's like, what the hell?
They must be going out of their mind.
Oh, I bet they're losing it.
People in Salinas, whenever it gets up into the 80s in Salinas, everybody's out there in their shorts and their t-shirts. And we'll be in the hundreds down here, when it's so cold up there.
Wow. This is the hill. Oh, I guess we don't open the gate then, huh? Moving the cow onto this side at all?
Okay, hold on, we're gonna go down.
Belt up here.
Oh, I'm not going down. Really not.
Oh, you're not?
I'm not. We both been pulling the seat cushion out of our butthole.
Dude, for real, that shit looks super steep in one spot.
It is really nasty there.
Going down, maybe, dude. Going up, no way.
It's nasty. I tried spraying it one year on our spray rig, and I got halfway up that booger, and oh man, there was no. And I had to ease it back down. There's nothing I could do.
So what's with that white box down at the bottom? There's another 20,000 gallon tank.
On the hillside, looking at the tank down this way.
Right.
On the upper left-hand side there's a plaque. Not a plaque, but there's a sign deal in the concrete, and gives the date 18 something.
Wow. So that was the original water for the ranch.
And the person who did the tank, I think, is the name of it.
Is that still active at all? It's totally disconnected.
That tank there at the front gate, that little the casing, the well casing that we have in there's methane gas that comes up out of that.
Yeah.
Okay, they piped that. They turned a huge iron tank upside down and put it inside that tank there. Okay. The water was in there, and the methane gas that would come out of that well that fed that tank down here would give enough gas. They ran a pipeline all the way back to the main house, and they ran their lights off of that and their stove off of that methane gas out of there for years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did that finally just dry up, or they just stopped doing that?
No, they didn't need to do it once they got electricity and once they got,
Natural gas.
well, yeah.
Well, they did propane.
Yeah, but propane and stuff like that, it was a non-issue. But when everything was still being done on wagons and stuff, they had gas lamps and stuff.
Shit.
There used to be one of
Posh.
the old gas lamps around down there that was left over from the original. Unfortunately, over the years and different family disputes, things got liberated, which is too bad.
Yeah. Interesting. So now that tank's empty. It's not hooked.
It's of no use.
It's not hooked.
It probably could be used again at some, if you wanted to go in and surface it and everything.
I just didn't know if it got repurposed as a storage tank or something. I remember you mentioned some tank down here had been diverted to storage for the cattle, where it was at one point.
That's the storage tank for the cattle.
The other white one, with the newer looking white one with the white roof.
That's our main.
The four on top are our mains now. Gotta have that 300 foot of head pressure.
Boy, that sure is near looking at that up there on the point.
The satellite, or the
solar. To get used to that.
Yeah. I was kind of eyeballing it. I honestly think we could drop the whole antenna in half.
Yeah.
I don't think the sector needs to be as high as it is to get the service we need.
I think
and we could reduce the profile on that a lot. Yeah. I figure we'll get it running and I'll worry about it later. But
the seat of his pants up now. I don't think he did any calculations or anything. I just think he came out.
Well, yeah. Well, his dish is like right at the junction where the two antenna sections meet.
I saw that.
So it's like, well, damn, if you just put it down, it has 6 inches, and who cares? And then we don't even need this top section. And I think he just put the sector up there to give it the most coverage. But realistically, with the points we're getting, point to point, it's like, I mean, I could put that wherever.
Yeah, but it's not bad. You don't even notice it when you're coming in because that tree kind of...
Yeah, you don't see it at all coming in.
When that tree grows...
That's all you'll see. We'll transplant another tree over there. Alright.
Most people don't even notice it's up there. You have to actually point it out to them.
Yeah. Well, from the ground it's hard to see. Yeah, you don't see it until you're right at the gate, basically.
Yeah, this was a mess over in here. I'm sure the other cattle have really worked it down, but it was tall. It was probably 4 feet, 3.5 to 4 feet tall.
Wow.
Over here, and it was a mess to come down with the Kubota. I don't know how many passes it took. I think at least 5 passes on it just to get down to the ground because there was so much grass and
organic and everything on the way.
It had to be pushed off to the side.
Wow.
That's a pain to do. Okay. Actually, one of our helpers about 8 years ago, Roberto, was up spraying on that hillside one time, and he decided he could go up that hill in that spray rig. And he got up there and lost his brakes, and he bailed out. The truck rolled down the hill into this, through the fence, electric fence, into the other property over here, the Ansbury side.
Right.
Yeah, and stayed on his wheels and was running when I came back over here 45 minutes later.
Still running. Where was he?
He had walked all the way back over to the main house. He didn't want to drive it anymore.
He was over it.
Yeah, that was it.
That was the last time he rode it? Did a nice ditch there?
See that thing down there up against the post there? That's a bat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got some changes over here since I was over here a month ago. So we'll go down here in the bottom and test.
Alright.
Test.
Oh, the culprits.
Yeah, the boys. Okay. There's our another storage tank there.
Okay.
And that backdrafts. If the square one on the top of the behind my mobile back there,
yeah,
the small square one with the roof on it.
Yeah.
Okay. If that one goes dry, This system will backdraft to fill these 3 troughs.
Okay.
And keep them going until that's depleted. But it sources its water from the square tank. So once the water's gone in that's it.
Gotcha.
No more backup.
So this is the Ansbury side. So whose cows are these then? Ansbury's cows?
Those are. Yeah, these are. They got a cow-calf operation going on this side. Yeah.
So the cow get more aggressive when the calves are around, or protection or anything?
But not most of the time they're okay, unless the little ones are fresh. And these are a couple weeks old. I'm going to test right here. These are some of the last ones that came in.
Nothing on this top one still. Bottom one's like 3 something. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, you got nothing on the top? Okay, I know where it's at then. We'll go up there and go down where the pigs come through over here in this low area. See where this low area is right over here?
Yeah.
The little swale is?
Yeah.
Right in there. That's like a highway into the vineyard for the pigs.
Okay.
And 9 times out of 10, that's where your cross-up lines are doing.
You want me to just stake those real quick while we're here?
It's not hot, but if you want to, you can dig it out.
Talking about erosion, basically creating grounds, so it gets wet, limiting our ability to run the bottom lines at all.
Stapled the hot wire.
Just got a little confused.
Yeah.
Checked twice.
I think that was the point when I'm sure they wanted the kid that was over here supposed to be helping us come out here, and he started revolting on the guys. Yeah,
what's that?
That's a poison thing, but look at this crap here.
So tell me, what is that?
The fence.
What the hell?
They must have covered grapes or something like that.
Yeah.
At some point.
Let me test it right here. It's like bird netting. There's another section of it over there on the barbed wire too. So, I mean, who knows where it came from? Could have been these guys.
Well, I'm sure we'll be the ones that have to get rid of it. It's not our problem. We'll have to get rid of it.
It's not our responsibility, but it's our problem.
Yeah, it's our problem.
That's cool.
Okay.
Alright, I got a ground kind of floating down there on that pole. Let me jump out real quick and fix that. Alright, so we got... Come across. Yeah, they're all up in this.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, I know, this one here too.
These are 16 penny nails. They're the longest nails you can stick in the post.
Posts are just coming apart.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Alright, well, I'll start working on this. So Jim's made a few points to think maybe sabotage happens. I don't know, I'm out here, I'm new, I don't know. But then we get incidences like this. Makes you wonder.
Yeah, well, we had pig hunters in, so. And they arrested all those guys out here, so
This is where they were?
Drug them underneath the fence and didn't want to take a chance of
getting popped. So we're chasing this outage. We went around the fence line, fixed some pig hole stuff, got high power there, came back over here to double check, didn't have power up here still.
So I actually found a fiberglass bat right about where the truck is that had been pushed over. The top lines were grounding into each other. You could hear them sparking out. So I went ahead and fixed that. Cattle are doing a little lineup on me. We don't really want these cow out here anyway, so this might actually help out, push them around the hill a little bit, get them back into the main feed areas. So we're just moving along. Keep my eye on this frisky one up here. I'm gonna jump this fence that comes at me. So I was talking about this slough, this land that falls off the hill in the rain, basically erodes, ends up collecting on the wires. Oh yeah, look at this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off. Wilderness Unlimited. So, still checking for continuity on the line. We're getting power, which was more than we were getting before. But it's only like 1 amp or something. The other one's like 2.5 to 3. So, Jim seems to think these switches might be culprit or something else. The hell? Was,
Right across the hot line.
was that just laying there?
Yeah, it's laying right across the hot line.
They trying to start a fire? Alright, well let's check it. Metal across the hotline might be it. 1.3. So I can see here, like if a cow were to walk in here, into this corner, and then get wedged in.
Yeah, they do. And they get confused. And
Well, that's where you get the cook a cow.
There you go.
So all we got to do really...
Everyone in there.
Who the hell's drinking out here?
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to figure out. To put a
Pig trap?
trap over there to trap the birds, the nuisance birds. But they don't work very well because I've never seen a bird in it. And it's been there for a couple of years. They keep throwing feed and stuff in it, but
All the rats get it and leave.
I have no idea if they've ever been successful or not.
Alright, well.
It's so strange, but I got it. We got juice?
It's 1-2.
That's strange. We had more down there, or we just...
Well, so I'm just gonna keep walking, right? What's it, 100 yards? Let's see what the hell's going on here. 1-3. Birds near it. One three, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 3-2. This net, let's see if we can just grab this out of here easily. I'm gonna say the answer is no. Yeah, at the attachment where it's stuck, yeah. That wasn't necessarily a problem, but I cleared this net that we found on the fence. It was so brittle you could just tear it off. So we were debating how many Pigs got caught in that net. 3, 2, 1, 2. Losing 2 amps somewhere in the next. Somewhere around here. It's like half. Losing half. Pins out. Probably should be a little more careful with that, but. Oh, put my gloves on. That's a good thing. There you go, buddy. You can fuck with that tomorrow. All right. We got just fully down line. All right. Those are hot. Prove my point. So I just fixed that bat, it's moving down the line. Let's get one knocked off. Move it down. Alright, so we have one pole, a bunch of stuff wasn't insulated. We had the one bat that was knocked over. So now we're getting 7 amps top, 8 amps bottom. Good stuff. All right, we're just investigating some of these steel poles.
Yeah,
Jim was.
All it takes is a crack one of these boogers to leak a little bit of juice. We don't even have one down there. No, of course we're not using it. What do you got there?
It's back up at 6. So I go past this one.
That's a hell of a drop.
6, 4,
Oh, okay.
6.
Okay.
It was more on this one.
All right.
I just wanted to go back to the first wood one. So we're getting 6, 4 here.
Okay.
6.
What do you got?
6 again.
Okay.
It kind of matters where I put it on this plate a little.
It does. Yeah, it does. Sometimes I have to slide it right down to the screw there, and it gets a better reading.
Well, if I bottom line it, I get a 4 amp. If I run the wire down the middle, I get 6.
Yeah,
So.
that, of course, that particular gauge has been dropped and run over and everything else too. So.
Well, that's just good to know when we're doing the readings, because that's a 2 amp drop. I'd think that was a problem there, but it's really just how I'm holding this meter.
Yep.
Okay, well, good to know.
That's why I wish we could find something a little bit more accurate.
Right?
But that's kind of anal, I guess. We don't need to be that precise.
Well, I mean, I would think of it as being a third drop in power, right? Like that would be significant to me.
Yeah.
We can't have too many of those before the whole system doesn't work, right? 2 or 4.
In my mind, the way it works too. So I'm on the same page with you on that. Yep. Okay.
Hey, we're back at the top of the hill. One more panorama around, because why not?
Did you make an offering to the spirits yet? You want to make an offering to the spirits of the electric fence? Just make sure we got electricity up here.
Yeah, you're supposed to come lick it, I thought. All right, we ready? 5, 6.
All right.
5, 6 on both.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go. It's not there now, but
Yeah.
I'll show it to you next year. It's the most beautiful, just about this tall, and just the most flame red, orange flowers on it. It's just magnificent, and it's the only place on the ranch that grows, this hillside.
Wow.
I mean, I've seen it, we have other ones around the ranch, the purple ones that are, very pretty and everything. But very unusual, and I don't know why only this hillside. There's some reason why, but I've not been able to figure that out. quite a view from up here, huh?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you get a pretty good overview of where you're at. This mesa up here is part of the reason that we're so warm compared to the valley when you get down by the river.
Hmm.
When you first come up on this mesa that runs along the San Lucia Mountains here, your temperature will go up. And it's only a matter of like 300 feet difference.
Elevation, yeah.
Elevation from the airport in King City to here.
But it's like 5 degrees.
Yeah. But there's such a difference in the temperature.
So if I'm seeing from here, that white tank, there's no roof on it right now. It's totally just open.
Yeah. I don't even think the iron tank is in there anymore.
I don't see anything.
There's an old pulley. You can see where they had wires attached to the tank to keep it in the middle of keep it stabilized.
Oh, yeah.
They had anchors for that. I would have loved to have seen it. I would have loved to have seen that setup. Could you imagine having gas inside your house and gas to cook your meals on in a time when wood was the main source of?
That's what I'm saying. That was living posh.
Yeah, really.
That was high end.
Quite the talk of the valley or
High end.
the local area.
You would seek properties specifically for those features.
Oh, absolutely. And it had natural water, it had its own water springs. I mean, golly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why this was such a gold mine at its time. Now it's, you know, there's other properties that are, but they've had lots of money put into them. But this was quite a find when Estrada got the original land grant and everything. And the Spanish the explorers and people like that, they knew what they were looking for when they decided to come and conquer stuff.
They had a checklist.
Yeah, really. I read about one of the guys on one of the first explorations up the valley. Actually, was responsible for planting a lot of the mustard that we see now, because he used that as a way of getting back to in a couple of years when they were supposed to return to the boat to go back to Spain. He wanted to be able to follow these mustard plants back so he wouldn't lose his way. So it's a tale and a story, but it's backed up by actual writing, you know.
Wow.
That you can access.
So it's a story with this trunk burned out. Lightning.
It's burned out. That's it. Tried to burn it one year. That's as much burnt. We've had a couple fires on the ranch. You know, not any real big ones since I've been here, but there's been fires here before. Now that we have pretty good fire trails around the perimeter and stuff like that, we've been able to escape any big ones.
Want to toss that over?